What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Sin City Crypto. I am David, and I'm joined with Robin. And today we are talking about everyone's favorite personality, Elon Musk. He has once again backtracked, and he is going to buy Twitter and social media. And Twitter and Dogecoin was in an uproar. Speaking of Dogecoin, we're going to talk about what this means for the Dogecoin cryptocurrency. Let's not waste any time. Elon Musk changes course on Twitter. This is sourced from multiple different web news stories. Twitter shares were halted Tuesday after Bloomberg reported that Elon Musk plans to go through with his original acquisition at the original agreed upon price of $54.20 per share. Twitter's stock price jumped 18% as trading had to be halted twice due to the large price surge. What does this mean for Dogecoin, which Dogecoin pumped as well? Will Dogecoin be in the spotlight? Now, Musk has been on record discussing moving Twitter to the blockchain, eliminating all bots, and charging 0.1 Doge to tweet or retweet anything on the platform. Now, I did some math. There's over 500 million tweets per day on Twitter. And if we do the math, 500 million tweets times 0.1 Doge per tweet, you're looking at 50 million Doge per day. That is a lot of Doge. Before we get into the Doge and what this means for price, I want to ask you a question, Robin. Is there a reason, do you think, that he's gone back and forth? Is there an ulterior motive? Or do you think he just said, hey, I think it's still worth it? Markets are going, well, what are your thoughts?
A man flip-flops more than a pile of flapjacks. And it's in his character. He's flip-flopped when it came to Bitcoin, his company's with Tesla's acquisition of Bitcoin and holding it on its treasury balance sheet, and then selling some as well later on down the road. And then the same thing for accepting Bitcoin as a form of payment for Teslas, and then obviously going back on that as well. And so here you have him going in, I'm going to buy Tesla, and then going back on it, and now back on again. And so it's in his character, it's in his nature, not at all surprised.
So do you think, because Elon and crypto are he's like the spokesperson for crypto, it seems. When he says something, prices move.
I thought we were the spokesman.
We are
for crypto.
But yes, you know what I'm saying. And it's to no surprise that Dogecoin surged. Do you think Elon is good for not only Twitter, but for the crypto space? Do you think Twitter is going to become better if he actually sticks to his word this time and goes through with the acquisition?
I mean, I think you do need some disruptive change when it comes to Twitter. And I know his overall plan is to make it a private company and to take it off of the stock exchange. And so that way you have more of a one person running the ship instead of board members that are making decisions based on the interest of the investors. I think at some point you need to just take over the platform, or at least that's his plan. Take over the platform and then make the changes yourself, regardless if you're going to piss off some board members. And so he likes a platform. He's on it all the time. He's probably one of the most followed individuals on Twitter. And you know what? He probably wants a better experience himself, and why not fix it yourself than to have somebody else try to fix it? You know, why not buy the company and address all the issues that you're already trying to fix? Man's been very innovative and forward thinking when it comes to changing an industry. We've seen what he did with the space industry, with the electric vehicles. You have the boring or tunneling system. Did you see the latest reveal with his AI robot? That thing is super creepy, bro.
No.
You didn't?
No.
Man. All right. Anyways, go take a look at that. He basically revealed the new Terminator 2. It's literally a robot that comes out on stage. And anyways, so he's changing and shaking up industries. And I think he's trying to do that with Twitter, trying to buy it, change it fundamentally, get rid of the bots. What is interesting, though, is what happened when it came to Doge. And so he's been pretty outspoken with integrating Doge into Twitter and perhaps implementing microtransactions.
Now, Robin, before I know
What's
I'm
up?
cutting you off here, but before you get too deep into the Doge conversation, I want to hit on this bot thing you mentioned, okay? And here's a prime example of why people say crypto Twitter and Twitter in general is so toxic. So we posted this. And by the way, if you're not following us, here's our Twitter tag. We posted this. It's gotten 8 retweets and about 40 comments. And only 3 of the 40 comments, one of them is from us, but only 2 of them are from actual people. Guess what? These are all bots right here. And it's almost immediately. And this is a Twitter handle that's got less than 800 followers. Imagine
Don't you talk about our followers like that.
Imagine the people that have millions of followers. And here's the thing. Yeah, it's, you can say ignore it, but guess what? Someone new to crypto.
CZ messaged us.
That's what I'm saying. Someone new to crypto can come on here, see this, not do any digging and say, "Oh my God," click on a link and get their entire wallets drained. So, do you think and this is going to tie into the Doge conversation, okay? So I did some math on my phone. And if he did 0.1 Doge for every tweet, every retweet, I mean,
What is that? Like
that's less than a penny.
Okay.
So so at the current price of Doge, let's say 0.065. Okay, so 6.5 cents. Each tweet would cost you
Half a cent.
0.006. So half of 1 cent. Is that a net positive or a net negative? Yes, it's going to get rid of the bots.
I mean, it might price out people overseas. I mean, I'm not trying to be funny here, but if you're sending 20 or 30 tweets a day,
Yeah,
and
that's-
at a half a cent, maybe in foreign currencies like abroad, that half a cent might be equivalent to say 20 cents or 25 cents. And if you're paying no seriously, so if it costs me a quarter to send a tweet, and I send 10 tweets a day, then that's $2.50. I have to, and then you multiply that by a course of a month. I mean, you're paying more for using your tweets by sending 10 tweets a day than you would using a subscription-based service like Netflix.
Here are the numbers. If you tweet or retweet 30 a day, you're looking at spending $6 a month. And close to a little over $35 a year.
That's what I'm saying. At $6 a month US, that's on par for a Hulu subscription, or Spotify.
Is it worth it? Is it worth it to get rid of the
What I'm
bots?
saying is you're pricing out people abroad. That's literally what I'm saying. If in India $6 a month is a lot more than what we have for $6 a month. In Argentina, $6 a month is a big chunk of how much money you make. And what do we want? We want Twitter. You want U.S. Twitter, and everybody else no. Only individuals that make medium salary and above in established countries can use this.
So do you think he'll actually go through with it? No,
absolutely not.
Do you have a better solution in your mind?
Well, there's you can what Michael Saylor was proposing was that you have $1, I think it's $1 or $5. You pay $5 and you get verified. You instead of getting the blue check mark, you get like an orange check mark, for example. And then from there, you can't just create 1,000 accounts because then that would cost you $5,000. Or 5 account. You get what I'm saying? 5,000 accounts would cost you $5,000 if it was $1 per account. And so instead of a bot coming in and making 100,000 accounts, you're pricing the bot out of the system. And maybe that in itself is a better idea. Or maybe you can offer different rates via different countries. So maybe it's 0.1 Doge here in the US, and then say in Argentina, it's 0.001 Doge.
Right.
And so you maybe go that direction. And I just think, there isn't an obvious answer. And if there was an obvious answer, I think the Twitter board would have came up with it. Right. And that's why it's so hard to squash the bots. And, you can propose this idea or that idea, but the implementation and the economics of how that'll play through the system is hard to identify unless you really sit down with the devs and discuss the ramifications.
But do the Twitter board members, do they want that
At this point, it
engagement
don't
to go
matter.
away? Do they
At
want
this
the buyer
point, it don't
engagement to
matter
go
because
away?
Elon Musk gonna buy it,
Well,
and now
we'll see if he backpedals on that again.
there's no way he can backpedal twice. He's already getting sued. The court date's supposed to be October 17th. So in less than 2 weeks, he's supposed to have the trial date for the court case for basically saying you're going to buy it and then not buying it and then damaging the reputation. Now, is he going to go through that again? No, I highly doubt it. I think at this point, he wouldn't have recommitted unless he was actually committed. And so he's going to buy it. Bye-bye board members. And you're going to have one person at the helm that can make the decisions, that he can bring in experts. He can bring in people that aren't invested in it, because the board members, they're just looking at it with cash eyeballs. You know what I mean? They had the little dollar signs for eyes.
Well, when you're a publicly traded company,
yeah,
you're
I'm not
number
saying
one.
I'm not saying that they're
it
wrong
is.
for that.
No, it is.
But I'm
Yeah.
not saying that they're wrong for that. But they are looking at it from the lens of profit and loss, while Elon Musk can and for the sake of the investors, while Elon Musk can be like, hey, I'm doing this for the better good of the platform. I don't really care if this hurts the bottom line over the next course, over the course of 3 years.
We know
but 4,
he doesn't
5,
need the
10
money.
years from now, it'll be worth it.
We know he doesn't need the money. Speaking of money, we're going to end this show with this. So Dogecoin price rallied close to 10% on the news. It's up 7.5% right now. There's over 132 billion Doge circulating, and there is no capped supply. So if we take a look, or if we think about 50 million, let's just say the 0.1 Doge thing is a go. 50 million Doge a day being transacted. Robin, what do you think that does to the price of Doge? Just off of that alone.
Okay.
Not even FOMO.
So first of all, there already is Bitcoin on the network. So I think that you're gonna have one universal price for your tweet. And I don't think it's gonna simply be in say a crypto. I think there's gonna be a situation where if this is all hypothetical, if you go to pay per tweet model, you're going to have, it's not going to be pay for per tweet, only pay for in Doge. That's not going to happen. If anything, you're going to be able to pay in your fiat. You're going to have a subscription-based option in the same way where you can watch commercials on YouTube, or you can pay for the subscription, not watch commercials. You can probably pay for a subscription for Twitter, and then you don't have to pay for the microtransactions. Or you can pay for the microtransactions in a cash form, in Bitcoin, on Doge, in a PayPal account, or maybe gift cards that you'd buy. That would be realistically what would happen. It wouldn't be you can only pay for it in Doge, nothing else. Otherwise, you can't use the network. There's no way, no chance that happens.
No, I don't see that happening either, but you never know. Elon is a little...
There's no way that he would crush his own platform by saying the only way you can interact with Twitter is by purchasing Dogecoin. There's tons of celebrities and elderly people, or just people that have no interest in owning cryptocurrency, that are still going to want to use Twitter. And you can't say, hey, you need to buy Doge or not use our platform. That's not going to happen. And so will there be an option if they go to a pay per tweet format to pay in Doge, and will it be priced in something that is friendly to Doge? Like, hey, half a Doge? Yeah, I can see that. But I don't think, I wouldn't put much behind it, because I don't think people are going to go out there and load up on Doge so they can tweet.
So, whether you like Elon, you love Elon, or you hate Elon, what he's going to do for Twitter's pretty bad right now. The bots, the toxicity on Twitter can't be any worse than where it is today. And so I know, speak for myself and for Robin, we're looking forward to what he's going to do with Twitter, whether he will take it on the blockchain, whether he will take the company private. At the end of the day, Twitter is one of the biggest social media platforms out there. It's how people communicate with each other. This is how channels like us communicate with our community. And so it's of vital importance. And I think Elon has a real chance of making Twitter the #1 social media platform out there. That'll do it for the video today. Let us know what you guys think. Do you think Elon Musk will make Twitter better or worse? Let us know in the comment section. Also, on your way out, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Come join us Monday through Friday at 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for our daily live show. That'll do it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace.